everyone, it's Chris, and I'm here with the movies tag. I was tagged by Rachel Wagner to do this. I own about 6 DVDs, maybe 7, and then I have all of my boyfriend's DVDs here because I think I'm going to put some of his for some of these questions. And we're just going to wing it and see how this goes. I'm going to put a link to Rachel's video down below, and we're just going to jump right into these questions, guys. Number 1 is, if you need a good cry, which movie do you grab? For that, I go with Prayers for Bobby every single time I've watched that movie. I've cried. There's sad parts, there's some things that are kind of inspirational about the film. It's based off a true story, and by the end of it, I'm just blubbering mess because it's that kind of movie. So yeah, Prayers for Bobby. Number 2, out of all the movies you own, which was your favorite? For that, I'm going to go hands down with Shelter. Shelter is probably my favorite movie. Let's be honest. It's just so freaking good, and I love it so much, and I always talk about it with people. I love this movie so much. If you could be best friends with one particular character from a movie, who would it be? I'm going to go with Gavin from The Perfect Wedding. He's also a writer. He likes Princess Bride. I would have to read that for him because he'd be like, if we don't read that, we can't be friends. But I could do that for him. And he's very loyal, and he does a lot for his friends in that movie, and I really, really like his character a lot. And he's also played by Jason T. Gaffney, who follows me on Instagram now. I followed him on Instagram, and I commented on a picture, and then he followed me back on Instagram, and I was just like, ah! So yeah, I'm definitely going to go with Gavin from Perfect Wedding. Yeah, alright. Number 4, if you could recommend only 3 movies to someone, which ones would you recommend? Okay, so don't tell my boyfriend, because he doesn't know that I like this movie as much as I liked it. And he really, really, really tried to get me to watch this movie for a long time, and I finally succumbed to watching it. Guardians of the Galaxy. I really liked this movie, like, a lot from beginning to end. It was very entertaining. The music choices, the actors, I just really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, don't tell my boyfriend that. The other film is also a film that's his, To Kill a Mockingbird. I think everyone should read or watch To Kill a Mockingbird. It's something that you should experience at some point in your life, reading it or watching it. If you don't want to read, if you're not a big reader, watch the movie, okay? Just go for it. It's good. It's great. So that's the second thing I'm going to definitely recommend. And third, Shelter, because, hey, it's my favorite, and also it's a very family-centric movie. You got Zach taking care of his sister and her son, and also trying to deal with his coming to terms with his sexuality. Fantastic side characters. Zach's girlfriend at the time and his best friend are fantastic. The romance is wonderful. This is just a great film. This probably won't be the last time you see this on a question. Just saying. Number 5, which movie character has the best fashion sense? For that, I'm going to go with Brad Pitt's character from Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Mr. Smith. I couldn't really think of a lot of things, and I saw this DVD, and I was like, yeah, definitely. He's stylish in that movie. So I'm going to go with Brad Pitt's character, Mr. Smith, from Mr. and Mrs. Smith, because he's just fantastic and dressed and throughout all of this film, I think. So there you go. And it's Brad Pitt. Number 6, out of all your movies, which one has inspired you most? I'm going to go to a movie that I don't own. Either Boys Don't Cry, which is a really tragic film of a true story, but really inspired me to get more involved in queer issues, LGBT issues. Or maybe Beautiful Thing, because at the time that I read Beautiful Thing, it was something that I really needed. Seeing a young queer relationship like that was something that I really needed at the time that I watched this film. So I absolutely have to go with one of those two. Number 7, which movie represents the life you would like to live? I gotta go with Shelter. Sean is a published author who had a successful book at the beginning of this film, and he's working on his second book, and so he's dealing with that and trying to come up with, meet his deadline for that second book. And then he meets Zach, and it's just really sweet, and I like the way that the book ends, where they are in the end of the book, family-wise. I think it's just really, really great, and really, really loved it, and yeah. Number 8, which movie can you watch over and over again? For that, I'm going to go with any Disney Channel original movie that I like, so like Halloween Town, Lemonade, Mouse 1 for sure, and probably Disney Descendants. I've only watched it twice so far, but I feel like that's one of those films I'll always be able to rewatch. Other films, let's go with Make the Yuletide Gay. I watch this film no matter what time of year it is. I really love watching this film. I've rewatched Scott Pilgrim vs. the World about 5 times in a span of a week with different groups of people. So that probably should go on this. And also, the movie Summer Storm, which is a foreign LGBT film that I've watched several times. So yeah, we're gonna go with those three. Why do you usually buy your movies? I buy all of my movies from Amazon. All the movies I own, I bought from Amazon. You don't really find a lot of queer films at like Walmart and places like that. At least I haven't seen them out on the shelves like ever. So, but then again, I don't go to Walmart or Target or anything that much and look in the film section either. I think all of my boyfriend's films, so like Guardians of the Galaxy, Kill Mockingbird, were from Walmart, though. He usually buys his DVDs just straight from Walmart. I end up usually ordering them online. Number 10, if there were one lead character that you could have a relationship with, whom would it be? This is a really hard question. I don't really know. I mean, so here's the thing. I love Sean and Zach, but I can't break up Sean and Zach, so I can't pick either of them. Same thing with the two characters that make the Utah gay. Not the biggest fan of the guy from Edge of 17 for at least relationship watch. It's kind of sad. He's kind of and Strapped. I don't mind that he's a prostitute, but personality-wise, we're not gonna go with this guy either. So that leaves me with a lot of options still because I watched so many films, but I don't know who I'd match well with. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is kind of a hard question. See, here, I would say the lead character for Summer Storm, but there is a major language barrier here. And I don't speak that language. So I'm going to go with a no on that one. And that leaves me with thinking I gotta go with Russell Meadowbrook. He's from Geography Club, which is a book, but also a movie. And Russell has aged with the series, even though there's only been one movie. I like Russell's character. I liked his character in the film. I liked his character in the book. And I like the way he develops over time. So I think I'd go with Russell. I've picked Russell for a bookish question like this before. So I just figured this is appropriate since it's Geography Club. It's also a movie to go with Russell Meadowbrook. Alright, that's it for the video, and I am tagging some people. I am tagging RC from Neck of the Book Lock, and Maggie Samick from Rewrite with Maggie Samick. And I also want to tag Nicole from Will's Whistle. I think all of you would have some interesting answers for these movie questions, and I really love to see them. Hope you guys do the tag. And that's it. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, you should like it. You should subscribe to my channel. I am so close to 200. It's lovely. And I'll probably do a giveaway of some sort around then. I'm poor though, so we'll see. But I will see you all in my next video. Bye.